Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign. We're playing as the Republic of Spain and we've just taken out the Dutch, so we need to do quite a lot of repairing. I think that I'm building a load of cavalry down in Madrid, so we can actually probably, let's just press the spacebar, get rid of some of these regiments of cav. I think I was saying in the previous episode that a lot of the problems you get with these is that they're kind of in between. They're not neither one thing nor the other. They don't colonial militia. Do I want these guys? Yeah, they're kind of not strong enough to really stay in the melee, and they're not really fast enough to be useful for chasing down artillery. So that's my theory anyway. Wow, let's get all the armies up to strength first. Let's do that. Let's get all these guys up to power. Okay, I think we need this guy in here. Maybe this guy. He can reach actually. Let's get him into here. And what's going on down here? Nothing at the moment, so we need an army down here. Here we need to build a coaching inn. I think I need to repair everything here, I think. So I need that. Don't need a naval board. I think we've got one. We've already got a naval board here that will go for a naval college. So I'm not going to waste money. What does it actually do? We've got the Marines. We've got all these. Enhances national prestige. So it's really not worth repairing it. So we're not going to. We need to repair that. Will we ever use this? We will not. Will we ever? We might do. We might use that, so I'm going to repair that. And what are roads like here? They're okay. That's all okay. I'm going to drop out now. I've seen that building. I'll just look at research, which is fine. That's all stuff that we want. We'll have a look at upgrading stuff once we've repaired everything. Put these guys up to strength. So these guys need, in actual fact, what I'm going to do is what I said. I'm going to get rid of some of these guys. So we need some infantry if we can make any. Oh, we can. Gosh, that's really good. So if we build one infantry, 3 cav. 3 cav from here, I think. 3 cuirassiers. Let's go to here. Indeed. On board. So it's just going to be a little bit of a fiddly round kind of thing for a little while. Indeed. Let's get these guys off. Move into here. Well, that was a weird route. Why don't they just go by the bridge? Weird. I don't know. Anyway, that's just strange. Okay. Just about under control. So this is up to strength, and we've got the ship here. It's going to go around to here. This guy here is going to come back to down here. I think he's going to rejoin the fleet. This guy here is going to go to here. So he'll pick up some more guys from here. What's going on down here? Anything we can upgrade? I don't want to do these ports at the moment. We've got much bigger fish to fry, if I can put it that way. Here, I need to make sure this army gets replenished. Wow, 16,000. Oh, actually, okay, right, so we can get second rates here. Actually, there's a port up here as well, isn't there? Get second rates here, so we don't need to build this. Let's get our money back. That's helpful. You don't need to worry about Let's put that into here. Defend this dry dock. So we can get second raters now, which is excellent. What do we need to do here? We can actually recruit some guys here, I think, some infantry. Do infantry. I'm looking at just looking at what we need to do to build these armies up. I want them to have full stacks. So what have we got here? Rather too much in the way of cav, to be honest. 2, 3. Oh, I don't know. It's not that too much of a problem. We've got 3, so we need another 3. 3 there. 4. Well, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take the rest of these guys. I'm going to take them round to the Low Countries, and we'll feed them in. I think that's because this is blocking it. Let's just move there, and then we'll find that this can move quite extensively. Probably Italy's the next thing that I'm going to go for. Can we reach it? We should be able to. We'll say, there we go. Let's land in. Let's land here. Take the guys off. And then we can start feeding them in. Let's have a look here what we've actually got. Got a lot of disorder at the moment. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, I think 5, 6. Still not going to solve the public order. We're probably going to get a revolt now, I guess. But anyway, that's up to strength, that army there. These guys here, they got 2 infantry being recruited. That leaves another 4 units. We're a little bit high on cav there, I think. What do we got? Well, they can't reach anyway, so let's just move them forwards at the moment, and then they'll feed into these guys. Just looking down, we need to get down to here as quickly as possible. Right, well that's kind of done. It's not trading that, so we don't need to do anything there. Back down in Naples. So get 5th rates there as well. That's really solved quite a big problem, to be honest. That coaching in. We need to sit here for a while because I'm pretty certain that the someone's going to attack us from Italy. I mean, if you see Papal States, Italian states rather, or maybe Venice will attack us. So we need an army here definitely. We'll yeah, see they're a little bit low on cav. They've only got 4 cav, not very good quality. Maybe I'll send. What to do? No, I'll leave that. That's fine. It should be sufficient to deal with the kind of units that we're going to see in this area. There's some upgrading we can do here, but we need to go to North America first. Don't think there's anything else we want to do here. We need to put a ship into here. Let's put him back into here to guard that port. Let's start blockading here. Is there anything here we can upgrade? I don't think there is in Spain. We're pretty much on top of everything. Even on infrastructure there's not. The roads, we could do those roads, although this is not producing, it's producing nothing actually at the moment. Oh gosh, there we go. Let's check that out actually. Check the policies out to see if we're actually. That's fine. I think that was the last thing that we. So 1,000. Shall we do that? Let's do that, just for the sake of and probably here. Actually, elsewhere, I think we're pretty much done. Got the best roads everywhere. Yeah, okay, so we'll go back to Europe, just have a quick scan around. Got 10,000 to spend in North America. There's still things I can upgrade, of course. Particularly some of these things that we've just taken, where we've taken the territories. We can improve this, and here, and here. So at the moment we'll zip over to North America, because there's loads of stuff we could do over there. Okay, so what's religion like over here? 100%, so we're going to here 100%, 100%. Catholic, let's send him over here. Indeed. So here, spy. Is it worth sending him up there? I don't think it is. We're going to get into a port and then we're going to send him back to Europe, I think. That's repairing. Get lots of recruitment here, actually. Very good. No port though, that's the problem with this particular city. We're moving over here to get in a position to attack the Venice, or to actually deal with Venice if they decide to attack us. Could do with sending some cavalry. Or can I? I think the cavalry we've got there, I was going to say cavalry from Europe, some heavy hitters, but I think we're fine. Oh, here I'm just going to auto-resolve, because I think that when I looked, when we first set it up, we only had like one piece of artillery, so we might get some problems, but we'll see. Wow, 3,000, they lost 3,000. That was horrible. We're never going to build anything here. Need to repair that. That. Recruitment. No, we're never going to recruit anything here. This port here can be upgraded. We're at war with the Huron Wyandotte and these guys over here. What we need to do is to put together an army to attack here. I thought I had some more armies. So I had another army somewhere. So we've got the one here that's moving there. Oh, I think it's over here, isn't it? Yeah. Over here. This army here. Right, so they're still replenishing. So what we're going to do is rather a lot of cav here. It's not particularly fantastic. All these guys need replenishing. What I want to do is put together a stack that can attack. He's a fantastic general. We'll have him, Enrique, leading the fight, I think. Save ourselves a bit of cash. We don't need so much cavalry, I don't think. These other guys can be repaired. We need an artillery piece there, which we still have. We've got Enrique in there, I think we said. Let's move all these guys out, other than him. Sorry, there's a load of fiddling about, I know, but it's quite essential. 1, 2, 3, 4. We need 6 in here. 5, 5, 6. So that's the cavalry. We need some more good infantry. Okay, let's repair this. Now we're going to start moving down towards the... take quite a while. But we're going to move down towards Huron Wyandotte and attack them. I hope one will be enough. These guys, do I need to recruit any more guys? Probably not. Probably not. I think we'll just repair this army and send it up to maybe, I don't know. Actually, I don't know what to do. I think what we're going to do is wait for this to repair and then move up and take out Montagne. Don't need all these ships here. Bring this guy over to here. And this guy. Oh gosh. Oh, I could say, so surely they can move. We're going to go to here, weren't we? Pick up this guy. Right, okay, so things are pretty much settled in North America. So we've got this army here, Chavez, who's going to attack here. Maybe recruit one guy to join in. Some more artillery, I think, for this guy. Would be wise. Yep. Okay, he'll go up and join this army and then they'll move on. That'll be a full stack. I've got a full stack to take out these guys. Actually thinking about it, I'm going to have to... these guys will repair. And then they'll come down and help to take out the Huron Wyandotte, I think. That's what we're going to do. So North America's pretty much done. All our money's spent. All our ports are covered, I think. Blocked the Mediterranean now, which is what I should have done originally. We've now got really decent naval facilities that the Dutch have built for us. We can get second raters, which is good. Flagships for the general, yeah, it's all good stuff. How many flagships can we build? 3, so we've got 3 admirals there. It's cheaper to build the ship and the admiral for 74s. SN turn. And actually, you might be able to do something with the ministers. Yeah, nothing. Okay, boom. Let's see who attacks us. We're not at war with anyone in Europe at the moment. We're at peace with everyone. There we go. I didn't quite click on it. Okay, this is going well so far. No one's... the Austrians I thought might attack us, as they're actually on their way out. They're adjacent to us, and everyone is now hostile to us. So it's only with the Ottomans and the Mughals are our main allies. I mean, most of you who've watched my games my channel will know that there's pretty much a standard thing for Empire. You tend to not get involved. I tend to not get involved early on in Europe. I tend to try and grab North America, South America, then come back to Europe once I'm quite strong from the wealth of America, try and deal with Europe, and then go to India and destroy the Mughals, who normally have taken over. But I think my next campaign will probably be a more unusual faction. I played a lot of European factions. I may play some of the Indians, Native Americans rather, or maybe some of the Indians in India, Mughals or Marathas, just for a different strategic challenge. It's pretty much, those of you who've watched the campaign will know, apart from the very early on stage when Spain is in a terrible state with King Carlos, once you get a republic, you've solved a lot of your diplomatic problems and a lot of your economic problems, and then you can move on and use the extensive trading network that the Spanish have. They've got 4 or 5 ports that are all functioning. You just got to wait for the Ottomans to have their say. Excuse me. Can't do anything about this. It's a feature of the game. The Ottomans have taken a bit of a hit. Their territories in the Balkans were much more extensive at one stage, but it does look to me as if the Austrians are on their way out. The Prussians are really expanding. The Poles have almost gone. They've got one territory, which I think was a territory that revolted over here, Warsaw, and so I think the Prussians may well take that back. Certainly the Prussians are the power in Central Europe. The Austrians are on their way out. There's still some more places I can grab, maybe Hanover, Denmark, places like these before I need to look at the interlocking alliances that there will be by this time of the game. People are pretty much buddied up. There's normally 2 or 3 coalitions, normally two coalitions that are fighting. You sometimes get a faction that has their feet in both camps, if you know what I mean. That there'll be allies of one group at war with one of the guys allied to their own allies. But it's pretty much straightforward by now. We're the outsider normally coming in, whilst the other 2 factions fight each other. 2 coalitions fight each other. Come on, this is getting silly. Come on, Ottomans, finish. This is probably the longest delay we've had so far. Hasn't crashed, I keep saying this, it hasn't crashed at any stage. So you've just got to be patient here. Perhaps you can fast forward this when you're watching the video. I know I would. There we go. A bit worried about this central Italian fleet thing here. They're just sitting there. Now maybe the AI's forgotten about them. Sometimes they'll land and they could hit anyway, you see. This is the trouble. They could land in a port. We're not covering ports that are not trading, you see. So you could land in a port and attack here in one turn. Take it. Wow, 52,000. And that's a complete waste of time having that guy there. Let's let's try and get into a port. Workers' right in the Netherlands, well, we know about that. If we do this, we won't get any more rioting. It means quite a lot of cash. But, lucky we didn't do anything here to repair this, which is good. Okay, workers on strike in Cherokee. Really? Oh my god, so we need to do... Did we lose someone or something? Did some member of government do something? Let's try and get rid of this guy. Slightly better. Maybe we hit some science things. Well, it's 1400. We can live without that. We've got 52,000. Trade. That's what I was saying to you about the Spanish. Once they get going, they are really rich. Really, really rich. Recruitment report. Savoy, Louisiana. Construction report. Okay, let's get this guy. The artillery that we built here. Up to here. Put these guys together. Okay. Well, I've got this guy. There's an agent here, isn't there? Yeah, the rakes can all be picked up from North America and sent to Europe. There's hardly any use for them. In fact, these guys are really suffering attrition now, which is good. I'm just going to check out things, policies. It's only that we've got. There's not much we can do here. There's not very much we can build. I don't want to put down taxes yet. Still replenishing because we took a terrific hit. We lost like 3,000 guys in that siege of Quebec. I probably should have fought it, but it would have taken ages, and it's doubtful. The actual what we would have got out of that was quite doubtful, I think. Maybe we'll do another tribal auxiliary. Obviously 4. Okay, so these guys should be sufficient to take out the Huron Wyandotte. Probably need to move this ship down to here to pick them up when they're finished. This should now be replenished, which it is. This is a little bit iffy because if there's a couple of stacks, well, no, he's not quite replenished yet. We've got to be completely up to strength before we attack the these guys. So there's not much we can do there. I think North America's done as regards movement of people. I do want to do investment here at some stage, but we're still investing in Europe at the moment and getting armies up to strength. We're still not well thought of, to be honest. We could try and We could try. I don't think they will. Let's give them that. They haven't even got socket bayonet, for God's sake. Ah, good. So that's good. And over we could try. Well, they've got a lot. There was a bit of thought though there, wasn't there? These guys will attack us. 429, they're definitely going to attack us. It's only a matter of time before that happens. He's converting us to Catholic. We're already 100% Catholic, I'm sure, in Spain. That's all done. There's nothing more we can upgrade. Let's have a look at science. What we're going to get soon. Socket bane, no, model drill. Okay. Things start to take a bit longer to actually obtain now. Yeah, they've got quite a lot of troops, the central Italian people, Italian states. Still replenishing here. Wondering about naval recruitment, whether to get a couple of these guys. We've got an admiral. We need an admiral up here and an admiral. Maybe we'll just do this. Well, we can get line infantry, which is probably the most important thing. We need to get down to here, the garrison here, as quickly as possible. We need some howitzers and some cavalry, I think. Or do we? Got 5, maybe infantry actually. Right, so he'll be up to scratch pretty soon. Be a full stack. Here we need some infantry. Yeah, definitely infantry, I think. A couple of infantry. And 3 cav. We're a little bit heavy on cav actually. What about even making another army? I wonder if I keep the armies fairly balanced. That would have been too cavalry heavy. Okay, so that is kind of done. But we can certainly afford to go on an upgrading spree. Even though these are right by the I think we can risk it. I think we can risk it. Let's repair this, repair that. Go for that. Palatial estate, so we can obviously do that everywhere now, I think. Can we? Not quite. Let's do that. Okay, so the only thing I haven't upgraded are the ports that aren't trading, as we said. Just looking around to see if there's anything else I can upgrade. Could go for that. Keep France happy, although it's pretty much, but that'll be fine. Shipyard, we don't need to upgrade that. In fact, that could become a trading port. This will be quite happy, I'm guessing. So we've got 2 armies in Italy at the moment. Okay, so we'll hold off building a fleet at the moment because we're not at war with anyone in Europe, so we don't need a fleet at this particular moment. I think I'm going to build another army. That's the beginnings of it. And we're going to recruit it from here. Those 5. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a while, but there's no rush, as we said. Where should we put this army? I want it to be probably central. Put them here. As we've got plenty of cash at the moment, we will get a general. Yeah, generals all tend to be 3s. They're not particularly brilliant. He's quite young, so that's fine. Yeah, so we're going to put together another army. Good stuff. So we can recruit from around here. We're going to keep that army here, so we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 armies to move into Central Europe if we get attacked. Through Germany across the Rhine. 2 armies here. That's a little bit low, but we can probably manage. We've got so much cash, although it's gone down quite rapidly. Yeah, no fleets. We're going to go back to North America and do a little bit of upgrading of stuff. Not going to be able to spend a huge amount. I'm mainly focusing on mines and things like that. Probably I should be upgrading these buildings at tax. Yeah, that's probably what I should do first, actually. Buildings that gather the tax in. That's quite a good one there. And then rather than the trading stuff, of which we have great amounts of money, we'll concentrate on just general stuff that brings in money, brings in food, etc. Okay, we're done. Did I actually kick one of these guys? I think I probably did actually. Yeah. Okay, let's end turn again. I have to sit and watch the. I have to sit and watch the blooming Ottoman turn again. But we'll see. See how quickly they go through their turn. Sometimes it's really quick. Just got to be patient, I think. Gosh, Poland's taken a long time as well now, relatively. You can see from the mini-map there's only the Venetian territories along the Mississippi and Michigan. We're moving towards the Uruguayan rebels and the Montagna. I'm going to try and clean them out. Only 1723. I think we've had about 46 turns. It'll be. You just double it. You can actually use 200 turns in the game. I always try to get things done within about 100 turns by 1750. That's my kind of own personal challenge. Playing on very hard. Those of you who missed the first episode, I always play on very hard. Did have quite a long dialogue with a few viewers who suggested that it's harder if you play on hard. If that makes sense to you. The AI is more realistic about what it tends to do. But I don't believe that. I played a Prussian campaign, I think, on hard, and it was very easy. Excuse me. It was not a difficult campaign to win, and normally Prussia is terrible. You can be killed off very quickly. You can end up at war with half of Europe within the first 10 turns. I'm so sorry about this. It's just it really, yeah, makes you quite annoyed, doesn't it? It's just sitting there. I mean, it's working, but it's just slow. 52,000 we got in the previous turn. We do some more upgrading. I don't think I'm going to build any more armies in North America. I don't think we need them. I think we can manage on the armies that we've got. We may even ship an army back once things are done here. We only need 2 armies, one in New York and one down in the Caribbean, and a couple of ships just to garrison the whole territory. Anytime you're ready. Please, by all means, just fast forward through my ravings. Only really filling the time in until we get on with the game. I'm surprised no one's attacked us. I really am amazed, because the whole of Europe is so hostile towards us that you would think that one of them would attack us, especially as we're adjacent to them now. Okay. Put the kettle on and have a cup of tea, come back. Hopefully it would have finished by then. Perhaps it is going to crash eventually. I know my good friend Marla THHD had terrible problems with his Britain campaign. I think he had to restart it maybe once or twice. I can't really remember now. Because I think it wasn't that it was just that it was taking a long time, the Ottoman turn. It actually was crashing his game. So I think he was forced into a weird strategy where he actually had to attack the Ottomans to try and destroy them, and then that screwed up the rest of his campaign because he wasn't able to accomplish that. And then it just took forever to actually try and get him back. I think it was about 1750, and he was still struggling. We're done, but now I've got to wait for the Russians. So you can always edit this out. You can always just go straight to the next turn. I don't even show the AI moves, so if I was to show the AI moves it would take really much longer and you'll be seeing pretty pointless stuff. I think we already get enough advantage being a human against the computer. If you see what the AI is doing as well, it makes the game too easy, I think. Come on, Venice, attack us. Come on, you know you want to. Come on. Attack. Perhaps I need to upset people more in Europe. Okay, Catholic missionary in France. Well, that's actually quite useful. So I think probably some of these places are quite Protestanty. 79, 70. This will definitely be very Protestanty, if such a word exists. Very Protestant. Okay, so we're going for another army, aren't we? We should be okay here now. Shouldn't have any. Might even be able to put it back into. Yep, so we're getting the tax from that as well. Another 50,000. Senor. Let's go to here. And let's move these guys up to here. Makes a huge difference having the best roads. Makes a massive difference. 5 infantry. Okay. Let's put these guys in here. Okay, so it's pretty much, you can get a stack pretty quick, as you can see. Probably need, so I think, probably need artillery actually. Maybe 3 artillery. I think we can build them down here actually. 3 artillery, let's go for 4 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need 1 more infantry, I think. Okay, so there's another stack. Don't want to upgrade this port because it's not working. So that's the principle that I employ. We don't upgrade stuff that isn't working. I know it gives you more trade fleets, or is it stuff like that? I think it does actually. I keep checking this, but it still doesn't make it come any quicker. Trade gains. Town emerges in Lyon. Well, that can be a. No, actually, you don't need that. It can be craft workshop. This port doesn't need upgrading because we've now got really good ports, north and south, North Sea and over here. I think I can possibly start building ships. We need a Admiral's first rate and a second rate there. Not 2 second rates. And we'll go for 5th rate. No, don't need a 5th rate. We want a 4th rate really. Let's do a 4th rate there. Rate. Should be able to build 5th rates here as well. 4th rates rather. So we're now getting our fleet. We can build some up here as well. It's a little bit risky what I'm doing. People can raid, that's all I'm getting at. People can raid and destroy stuff. Okay, so we should get Newcastle soon. So that's my fleets, I think. Is it? Nearly. I think we're done. That's all we need as regards fleets at the moment. We're pretty much set here along this border. We're still not at war with anyone. We're not going to push things at the moment. It's probably Italy that I want to do. If you look at the way the alliances are together, if we attack one person, for instance, Austria has got very good alliances with Mughals and Ottomans, so we can't attack Austria. Above 400, 348. Poland is one territory and probably will go soon. They're at war with everyone. Prussia, Denmark, Russia, Hanover. I really want to find someone. Yeah, see, they're Ottomans as well. So we can't really attack any of these guys. They need to attack us. So it's going to be a minor nation if we can attack. And that again would cause Prussia and all the Protestant powers to attack us. Hanover, no. These guys we could attack. Italian states are going to be destroyed. Yep, that's what we're going to do. Can't quite reach him. If we come to our border, we'll be able to reach him. Yeah, so the Italian states we're going to attack and destroy. They only have the one territory, I think. Good stuff. Okay. Believe it or not, there's nothing more I can upgrade here economically. Going to get our fleets. Maybe need another turn of 50,000. Let's go back to North America. Do some more upgrading. We'll move our troops first, actually. These guys, which is the quickest way to... They're kind of in the middle of nowhere. Not middle of nowhere, but... Ah, that army's moved. So it's a little bit worrying. I wonder where it's moved to. Probably the best way is to actually go around here. It'll take a while. He could come across here, of course, which would be a pain. He's up to strength. Move to here. We can repair this now. Repair this. So everything is repaired. It's just a question of sorting out how we're going to do this. The attack. Indeed. The king and the nation. Okay, this is the dodgy one at the moment. You might go up there and find that we're in real trouble. So we can always stand off the coast and have a look. If he's got like 3 stacks or something, then we'll maybe take a rain check on attacking. He's got 1. That'll be iffy, but let's have a look. I don't think he's got any allies. We don't want our allies to join in. There we go. So obviously we need to attack next go. Yeah, we haven't got fantastic troops here. just bog standard infantry. I prefer, you see, these guys won't get a fight at all, really. Got some cav, not a lot. It's not really a fantastic army for destroying these guys, because he's going to have a lot of... that's going to be difficult. I might regret doing that. There's no other armies we can redeploy now. This guy won't reach, I don't think. This would have been the only one we could have used as a reinforcing army. Well, we'll just have to get on with it. I'm going to go through, try and get some of these buildings up to... That's it, we're done. Okay, so India, we'll just have a quick look at India. It's all Mughal. Because as I destroyed guys... Oh no, actually, Mysore's still there. As I destroyed guys, we were unable to take advantage in... Destroyed guys in Europe were unable to take advantage of the... these places that went over, like the British here. The British had the French territory as well. Goa, all those kind of places. I was unable to take advantage of that because we just were tied up elsewhere. And of course, I have no trade fleets at the moment. I know a lot of you are going to say that there's obviously trading out there, but at the moment, as you can see, resources are fairly strapped. So we're not going to be able to do that anytime soon. We'll send the 2 rakes back to Europe. Of course, we've got to wait for the turn now. I'm sorry about this. It's very annoying. Yeah, we might have to spend some more money upgrading stuff in North America, I think. I think what I may do, I may try to get that half stack back towards Montagna. Perhaps I should put my guys back on board the ship. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Should get another 50,000 this turn. And of course I'm reinvesting that, so it's all going to come back 3 or 4-fold actually once we get all the capitals up to their highest level in North America. Then we'll do facilities, not necessarily the coffee and tea and sugar plantations, not tea, coffee and sugar and cotton plantations, because again they're trade related, and eventually trade will go. So I always think it's more important to do things like the ironworks and the weaving and places like that that are going to sustain you whatever happens. You're not reliant on the trade income. Okay, I'm really just filling now. I just really want this to end. Come on, Ottomans, finish. Maybe I need to invest a bit more in South American as well. I think there's a lot of gold mines and things down there that we can make more money out of, I think. I haven't had a battle, have we, in this episode so far? And probably won't, I wouldn't think. It's really just manoeuvring at the moment, because a lot of these territories are very distant from where our armies were, which we're going to take, the ones in Canada particularly. Okay, I've got dead air. You should never have dead air on your video. It's really tedious. But I mean, you will presumably fast forward through this. Nothing I can do about it. Just got to be patient and wait for it to click over. What he's actually doing here, I suspect, is literally the AI is literally moving like dozens of troops, individual units, backwards and forwards, because it can't work out what it's actually doing or where it should go. It's at war with Russia, so it should have an imperative to go and fight with Russia. But obviously something is happening here that's causing it a bit of a, a sort of a lock. And presumably it's just doing this until it runs out of movement. It's just literally moving the units backwards and forwards. So you just got to be patient and wait for it to finish. I don't like to edit my videos, not because I'm lazy, but I like you to see everything. I want you to see that I'm not cheating, I'm not replaying episodes or moving stuff and seeing what would happen and then try and second guess, or this is live, this is actually as the game is happening. Because I think everything else is just what you're doing. You're just showing off. If you're like, if you run episodes ahead and find out what's going on, then it takes all the enjoyment out of the game. Boom, boom, and boom. Yeah, si, Capitan. So we didn't get attacked by the. No, actually, let's not do that. Let's go to. No, actually, let's go to that. Go to Northern Europe. Those spies. I always call them spies. They're rakes, aren't they? They're not spies. Okay, let's. Are they still replenishing? It is. So let's go up here. Let's go up here. So I can see he's actually already. He's got another army. So if we land here. The only problem we might have. Let's land first because he might intercept us then. Just want to move a little bit closer. He might attack the smaller of the two armies. That's possibly what he might do. Right, so we are going to besiege, I think. Almost, we could possibly do it, but I'm not sure this guy would be able to join in. That's Lorraine. Ah, Felix Galax was a really good general, I think. I'm sure he was. What's happening here? Okay. Heading to here, I think. I don't think they're going to reach. Oh, there you go. Right, so that's it now. We've got. We need to buy another general. Oh, again, 3 Nascencio. Up to power. Up to power. So we're pretty much good. Yeah. Got lots of ships coming. I could have actually built a 5th rate here, but I don't want 5th rates. Construction report. Not so much. Degree thermometer. Quickly have a look around, see if there's anything we can upgrade in Europe. There probably isn't. Keep saying this, but we're not going to upgrade those ports. Okay. Still waiting for this, I think. Okay, to North America. Let's spend some money. We're going to look at buildings first, aren't we? There's a quick way to do it. Unless you know that a particular governor's building is going to be for a recruiting centre, it's always best to go for, well, in my opinion, to go for the non-military governor, because you get more money from it. you don't tend to build troops very often, and I've seen people spend a lot of time upgrading loads and loads of barracks everywhere, but you only tend to use them once. Well, I do. I tend not to lose armies, so to me it's crazy to see this. Really will do it, but it's that was a pirate place. We might actually be done in North America. We are, so we'll go back there. What we'll look at now is buildings. I'm not going to do the farms. We're not going to do the plantations yet. We need to destroy that, so we can then use our own. Yep, that's good. We will do the plantations, but I want to do this first. We'll come back and do the plantations in the next turn, possibly. Got to watch upgrading these ironworks because they cause disorder, and those two particular places were not particularly happy. Yeah, I think so. I think we can upgrade that. It's a trading thing, but we're nearly done. Nearly run out of cash. I think we're almost done, because I don't think we can afford much more. One more. That's it, we're done. Okay. So it will be plantations and stuff next, but we'll make sure everything else. There's that army. It's gone up to here, so he's obviously a little bit interested in attacking us. We are gonna move forwards, but it might be again. We've got like a whole. Oh no, we haven't. So we will attack here, I think. Got to get that clear, and then try and get back to this Niagara area around here, Ontario, because got to be quite careful. It looks to me like he's gradually getting ready to attack us. I might be wrong, but we are going to attack the central Italian states. You can do that probably this turn. Let's just make sure. Well, we'll see when we say we're going to attack them. That's the St. John we could probably do as well, actually. Italian states. Anything I can grab now when I'm not at war with all the major powers is good. There's no allies, it's at war with loads of people. So let's go for this. It's got a fortress. I'll be at war with Dagestan. I don't care about that. And we're sitting besieged at the moment. As you can see, it's not particularly favourable to us, but we've got this army coming up from the south. Now these are actually under siege. We can take this army out on its own, as you see, and it's not going to auto-resolve. We want to kill these guys. So Sparrow will be getting sorted out in the next episode. I'm sorry we haven't fought a battle. We've auto-resolved the one at Quebec for the reason I said. We didn't have much artillery, and it would have been very tedious, and we might have actually lost. I think we lost 3,000, 3,500, but we could have lost thousands anyway to actually get into that town, into that fortress. Okay, thanks for your time watching. I hope you're enjoying the episodes. We're moving on really quickly now, I think. We're unstoppable, I would say, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Thanks for your time watching. Another episode in a week's time. Take care. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.